Hello, this video has been produced by me, Paul Di Buradino from Pro Communications and Security Systems. The video is to support interference report number 04032743. The video recording was based on a LED light interference assessment to one of our clients that suffered DTV interference in the Plenty area. Currently we're viewing the spectrum display with a 200 MHz span. So each division on this spectrum display at the moment is about 20 MHz per division. Where the markers are currently, where the red line is and the two white markers, is the occupied channel bandwidth for 9 Network Australia. By looking at the above details, we can see the center frequency for the broadcast transmission, the power, which is 66.89 dB UV, carrier to noise, which is about 36.4 decibels, MER 27.3, CBR, which is prior any error correction. So we're getting about 4 bits in 10,000 bits of corrupted data, which is well within the specification, and post error correction, which is specified as VBER. So we're getting about 1 in 100 million errors after error correction is applied. The signal measured was from the premise, from one of the TV outlets, and the signal was also via a masthead amplifier. Now, by looking at the spectrum here, we have 3 channels in the lower part. So that's channel 7 DTV, that's SBS where I've got my marker, and then that's 9. This signal in the middle here is your DAB plus radio, digital radio, and then we have channel 10 and the ABC. Now looking at the spectrum over a span of 200 megs, we can see that there's no interference. Over here we have some transmitters, and that is below 170 megs, and that is probably some type of two-way radio communication service. Now we're just changing screens, and you can see the decoded picture for channel 9. Okay, what I'm doing in this stage was just doing some decoding and just doing some measurements. Now what I'm setting up here on the analyzer is the dual display. Now we found an LED light from the neighbouring premise, and we've actually switched it on. And you can see here now where our channel 9 marker is. The signal is unable to be decoded. Even though it says 9 Melbourne, we've got no picture. However, this large part of yellow in this area is the emission from the LED downlight. I'm just going to fast forward it a little bit. Okay, and pause and play. Just slow that down. I'll just rewind that a little bit. Okay. So, in this section, okay, that's playing at normal speed. So the interference is gone, and you can see the picture's being recovered. So when we look at the frequency, power, the MER, which is signal to noise versus noise, now that disappears. Your error rates just disappear, and your post error correction disappears because the interference is just too great. If we look at the carrier to noise ratios, you can see it's about 8.6. And it varies. So there's not enough signal to noise, and therefore the picture isn't able to be decoded because there's just way too much errors. Okay, I'll fast forward that again. Okay. just going to skip along, and the picture should come good again when we switch the LED lights off. Which is about almost there. There we go. So I'll just get the end of that, which is about there. I'll just fast forward a tad. There we go. And that's where the interference stops. And you can see the picture almost comes back immediately. Now what I'll do is I'll show you a photograph of the LED lights. One photograph of an LED light, which was a representative of the LED lights that cause the interference. Okay, now I'll show you a photograph of the LED light that we found. And there it is there. It's a UGE MR16 AT, 7 watt, 12 volt WW Dimmable. It was a dimmable LED light. And apparently, in conversation with this electrician that installed it, he advised us that he'd purchased it from United Global Lighting. And that concludes our YouTube video for this LED type of interference. Please be aware that not all LED lights do cause interference. However, it's important that LED lights carry the RCM or C-tick mark. So it shows that there has been some effort for suppliers in Australia to comply with the Australian standards. However, at times LED lights can cause interference, and they can be severe to both digital TV reception and also radio communication services. Especially in the VHF band, they can cause interference to other services such as our ambulance services and fire services and police services, which use VHF communications. Thank you. If you have any further questions, please feel free to visit our website. Our website is www.proeye security.com.au. Thank you for watching.